There are three things in life: death, taxes, and a Jason Peters false start. Peters and Clowney are one-on-one. Just don't give your inside shoulder up to Clowney. Guys, as much as I like Jason Peters, there were some concerns, even in the running game. I got to get to that second level and make that block. You can't. These are the things you've got to be mindful of with a 38-year-old left tackle.
Yo, what's going on, man? You know who it is. You know what it is. It's your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General, here reporting for duty, man. First, I got to give a shout out to my guy. I've been asking for about a month. He finally gave it to me. The breakdown of how bad Jason Peters played against the Seattle Seahawks in a playoff game, man. I've been asking for that. It's crazy that as soon as I ask for it, as soon as he gives it to me, look what happened. I ain't saying that the Eagles seen that tape or anything, but I'm just saying, Gate City. Maybe if he got it to me earlier, he would have been out of here. But all jokes aside, the Eagles and JP, a.k.a. the bodyguard, are parting ways. And they're doing it in a very respectful way, because I feel as though they want to try to make up, can't really make up for it, but they want to try to make sure that, you know, guys, future Hall of Famers and guys like that, the last future Hall of Famer that they let go, they did it kind of nutty. Like, with Brian Dawkins, I think he wanted like $1 million or $2 million, and they wouldn't give it to him, and they felt as though he wasn't worth it, so then he went to Denver, and it was just corny, and it was something that, you know, it wasn't like he couldn't play anymore, and they could have paid him that money. But now, back on JP, I think it's the right move. I feel as though we don't know what we have in Andre Dillard until you put him out there. And it's not just about Andre Dillard, it's Jason Peters too. He played 13 games last year, in and out, average 16 false starts a season. That's just going to happen. Then it's false starts that doesn't get called on, that I see all the time. It's just time. You know, you want to make sure you get rid of. I would rather get rid of a guy a year too early than a year too late. He's going to be 38. He's probably looking for a 2-year deal instead of a 1-year deal. So that's probably what's going on. I think they want to give him a 1-year deal, probably to be a backup or whatever the case may be. And we know Jason Peters is not trying to be a backup, and he wants what he wants. He finally doesn't have a chokehold over this organization, or over the owner, should I say. The owner is not coddling this dude anymore, and it's about time. Now, they did say they'll keep in touch, see what's going on. I think somebody is going to pay Jason Peters. It's a lot of guys out there. It's a lot of teams out there that need a left tackle. That's just point blank, period. But I don't feel as though we are one of those teams, especially for I don't know exactly the price, but I'm starting to think he wants 10 or 12 million for 2 years. 2 years, 20 million, something like that. And he's not worth that to me. You can't have this guy at 40 years old playing on your team, being on your team. And then how much guaranteed are you going to get this guy? So I feel as though we are, as an organization of the Eagles, we are making the right move. You let him go. You see what you got in Andre Dillard. You probably sign Big Vic. You know, he might test the market too, but you try to sign Big V. And while signing him, you know, you still got your backup, man. You still got your backup left tackle if Dillard isn't it, or if Dillard gets hurt or whatever the case may be. But I still think this dude, you picked him in the first round, you have to use him. You have to see what you got. You got to get him in the game action. He didn't play bad. He played 4 games, meaning Dillard. Dillard played 4 games last year. The only game he was bad that I seen was when he played right tackle. He was horrible. He was atrocious. He was a turnstile in that game. So, as an organization, once again, I think that they made the right move. Bringing back Jason Peters at 38 is not a good look. It's not a good move, and it doesn't get your team younger, as Howie Roseman said it was going to. That's really it for Jason Peters. Second half of this video coming up, but y'all know what it is. A word from my sponsor. Yep, been in an accident. Somebody hit your car, whatever the case may be. Holla at my sponsors, man. BBC, Bodybuilders Collision, man. On 108 West Baltimore Pike, Lansdowne, PA. The number and address will be in the description. If you find yourself in a fender bender, they'll make sure to take care of you. Now time for the second half of this video. It's somebody else that was reports were saying that they are going to be testing free agency. And it got me thinking about somebody who I want to keep. I want to start playing a game with y'all, man. It's called Should They Stay or Should They Go? Melvin Gordon is accordingly going to test free agency. I think he will get picked up. He's not going to get the money that he wants because usually the way this thing works now with free agencies with running backs, because you can just get them out the draft like it's nothing. If the offense doesn't revolve around you, meaning your Saquon Barkley's, your Zeke Elliott's, your Christian McCaffrey's, even your Kamari, whenever it's time for him to get paid, when it's time for these dudes to get paid, they're going to get paid. But when you got dudes like a Melvin Gordon and he's in a 2 to 3 back system, he's not going to get paid. But the reason that I'm saying this is because I want Jordan Howard back next year. I want Jordan Howard here next year, man. I think that he is a person that you really don't have to pay as much as you would have to pay like a Melvin Gordon. He probably won't get as much as Melvin Gordon. When you are in a 3-back system, kind of like Melvin Gordon is, you're not going to get as paid as much. When you're, like I said, when the offense is not revolved around you, you're not going to get paid as much. But I'm saying that because I really want Jordan Howard. I felt as though he had a freak injury with us. He really is durable, really never been hurt. It's just crazy that he gets hurt with us. Seems like everybody gets hurt with us. And this dude is a problem. You have 2 shifty backs. You have 2 backs that can catch it out the outfit in the backfield and take it to the house, whatever the case you need, in Boston Scott and Miles Sanders. And who knows what we do with Corey Clement. And I don't want to hear nothing about Shady. Shady's not coming here. Whatever reports I heard, it ain't there. I'm going to tell you that right now. Shady ain't coming. Somebody just brought it up because they asked him a question. He ain't coming. And we don't need him. So yeah, you got that. We got Boston Scott. We got Miles Sanders. Who knows? Corey Clement, they might bring him in the 4th back, let him try out, or he might try to test free agency. I don't think he's going to get anything out there, but who knows? So you got that, right? But we don't have a power back. We need that 1-2 punch, or in our really a 1-2-3 punch when you look at it. You got your in between the tackle guy who can still do things. He can catch the ball, but mostly their goal line, in between the tackles, first downs, just punish a defensive line and linebackers. So at the end of the game, they don't want to tackle him, right? Then you got your guy. He can go in between the tackles, but he's not going to hit the hole as hard as Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders. I'm talking about. He is shifty, faster than what people think he is, and he's going to catch the ball out the backfield. Then you have another player, kind of like Sproles, mainly to catch the ball out the backfield, but is very, very powerful. A powerful person, more powerful than people think, should I say, right? So you need that 3-headed monster. I think we need to keep them 3 together. I really do, man. I think that is the key to success for this running back group. I don't think we need to really draft one. I mean, you can if you want to get younger, but I really feel as though we need other holes to fill. So you try to bring in I don't even care for a 1-year deal. You try to sign Jordan Howard to a deal to bring him in. I think we need him back, man. But we're gonna keep playing this game, man. At the end of every video, I'm gonna be asking y'all, and I want y'all to comment below whether we should keep or we should let him go. So for now on, every video, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And the first one is Jordan Howard. Comment below. Let me know if y'all think that we should keep Jordan Howard or should we let him go, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all.